But me personally, just because my friends, they a bunch of hoes, they a bunch of birds, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I got my man at home.
Correct. But if it's 5 birds and 1 non-bird, I don't know. I don't want that vibe. Because eventually, if we're the dudes in the section and we see 6 birds, we don't know that you're the one non-bird.
Get to the money and slide. Get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside. Free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die. Yeah. Get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die. Yeah. If you want smoke, come get it. You on my chain, come get it. Taking the money, run with it. New to this shit, I done did it. Get to the money and slide. Get to the money and slide. Free all the bros inside. Free all the bros inside. Play with the bros, you die. Yeah.
Alrighty.
A slide show.
Thank you for locking in and catching it up, man. That's the job, man. Hey, man, it's the Got 15 podcast coming back, man. Volume 4. Part who knows, man. You already know who is coming to y'all with the Got 15 crew, but we have a special guest to my left. Go ahead and shout yourself out.
Hey everybody, I'm Naja. You can follow me on Instagram, nda.naja, Najah.
Make sure y'all sign that NDA, man. We ain't speaking on nothing today.
That was.
I thought that was.
It was smooth.
Oh,
it was smooth.
man.
It was smooth.
And you know, I'm gonna start the pod off today.
Talk to us.
I just been thinking, bro. So you know, I'm a guy that likes to date Tamir. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to date.
How old are you?
I'm 22, man. Yeah. I'm looking in the future, man. You really got to take the steps now to build what you want. Yeah. So I feel like if you really out here, if you want a future, you know, in a family, wife and children, all that shit, I feel like you got to try and move in a certain way to build those kind of characteristics in yourself, right? You know what I'm saying?
I agree with my wholesome brother.
Right. So with that being said, you know, I was talking to a friend of mine and he was like, you know, he doesn't like seeing his girl do a lot of, you know, like let's say clubbing and going out to the club, you know, shaking ass and shit like that, you know. I was trying to explain to her, I said, you know, to a certain extent, man, you know, girls want to shake ass. Like, I get that. I can understand that to a certain point, right? Right, you know, I understand that. So my question is this, right? So let's say your girl's in the club, you know, she with her friends, there's a group of friends, you know, cool, you're not there. Yeah. And they get invited to the section, to some guy's section, right? You know, group of people, maybe some other girls in there, other guys, they get invited to the section. Yeah. One, are you cool with her going to the section? And 2, can she continue to dance how she was typically dancing in the section?
So I think, yes, it's okay for her to go in the section because you don't want your girl to be that one girl at the front. Go, oh, can't go over there. My boyfriend's gonna kill all of us. Like, you don't want to be that guy, right? All the time. And the twerking can continue if she's twerking on her friends. Yeah, that's what it comes down to. She's twerking behind her friends, twerking on the fucking wall. But if 2 legs with a dick get behind her, that shit got it all cut out. Right.
I mean, that's a given. I mean, I think that's a given. Obviously, when they get behind you, bro. Clip that. But that's interesting you say that, bro. Because like I said, I was talking to my guy, bro. He when I said he was adamantly like, nah, bro. Like, I feel like, why are you trying to attract that kind of behavior? So, I mean, do you think that it is that they're trying to attract that kind of behavior, or you think they're just trying to have a good time?
I never think it's about attracting the behavior. That's on the men, how they perceive that. It ain't got shit to do with me.
So what do you mean on how men perceive it? So you're saying that twerking is what not to be perceived in that way, or what?
I mean, twerking is a form of a dance, whatever, however you want to interpret it, whatever. But I feel like I could understand his reservations for sure because it's like you don't want her to be put in that position where somebody can come up to her, be up behind her, stuff like that. But you gotta have trust for your partner,
right? And so that was his point. He was like, I just don't even want you to be in a position to be like, all right, where you have to, you know, not talk to this nigga while you in his section, and then now it's a confrontation scenario. Yeah. I'm like, all right, I can understand that. He's like, you know, you already out at 1:30. He's like, why are you even out at 2:30 in the morning?
Understandable questions.
By yourself as a woman. You know
understandable questions.
So I get it. I seen where he was coming from, right? So I mean, I don't know. I always kind of like want to be talking to y'all about, right? Because like I feel like, you know, we are some modern relationships, bro. And I feel like clubbing is a modern issue or modern kind of contention that people have. You know what I'm saying? So it's no real roadmap. But I feel like how to really go through that, right?
I think it, like you said, it goes both ways, and it also depends on, you know, how you feel about her friend group too. Like if you know her friend group was a bunch of You know what's that's a good word. That great bunch of birds. You're like
We were saying a lot of
Locking
comments.
niggas.
Yeah,
Birds,
I don't even think the friend group got. I mean,
oh, it does.
I think it does depend on the person and their friend group. But me personally, just because my friends, they a bunch of hoes, they a bunch of birds, they ain't got nothing to do with me. I got my man at home.
Correct, but if it's 5 birds and 1 non-bird, I don't know. I don't want that vibe because eventually, if we're the dudes in the section and we see 6 birds, we don't know that you're the one non-bird. There's
true.
6 birds.
So that was like my point. Well, his point, saying like, okay, if y'all all coming together, y'all all dancing together, like everybody's gonna assume that
y'all are free game,
right?
Yeah, but when you assume, you make ass out of me
fair.
and you.
And but that's what he's saying.
He's
That
trying to prevent
brings
that confrontation.
that situation.
I get that.
Now, like I said, I think that you should be free, dude.
Yeah.
Go to the club, have a. I understand you look good. You want to go have fun. Shake your little tail feather, man. I get it, man.
It's about how often, bro.
Yeah, I was about to say it's literally the
Yeah.
frequency, bro.
I ain't gonna lie. If we really locked in like boyfriend girlfriend, you should really only be at the club for like your friend's birthday.
That's what,
Okay,
yeah.
so what are we talking about? Wife?
Wife,
Is it less?
I really don't want
Or
you there at all. Like there's no point. But if your best friend 20 years, okay, y'all go to the club for her birthday.
Yeah.
But you should know how to act by then. You should definitely know how to act by then.
So what does that mean? Know how to act?
Like you know it's gonna piss me off. You know it's gonna you know it's gonna start an argument or some shit. Like you're being childish at that point because now you know you want to start some shit.
So if they go to the club knowing that's going to cause an argument with you, you think that's a childish move?
That's a very childish move. If you know it's gonna start an argument, and unless we talked about it before, and they're like, okay, I understand, but I'm still be mad.
Okay,
I'll be
so
mad
let's
regardless.
Say, let's say you said, all right, you can go to the club, just be back by 1 o'clock, right? She leaves I
ain't gonna put a curfew on it.
Okay, so you would just let her go out then till
If she wants to go out, then it's like, all right, yeah, you can go out, do whatever. Because I'm gonna want to do the same thing.
it
Because
should be
she
the
should be able to
trust.
trust me. Yeah, but it's like, why are you going to the club? It's just the club. Like, why?
Yeah.
There's nothing fun to do there. If you're going to the bowling alley with your friends, y'all can do that shit
Yeah.
every Friday night.
Midnight bowling, all that
Y'all
shit.
can join the goddamn bowling club if you
so
want
it's
to.
just about the club
It's
environment.
yes,
Yeah,
for sure.
Because I mean, it's nothing but sharks and birds.
Those
Damn it, sharks don't
Yeah.
eat birds.
Yeah. Sharks and minnows,
but
bro.
that's just how
Yeah, the
sharks and
perfect
minnows. But
shit.
niggas are more like sharks. I feel like as soon as they realize there's blood in the I'm on that immediately. And niggas don't even care if it's bleeding nowadays.
I was thinking that's what you were saying,
Oh.
but
That wasn't what I was saying.
I understood
but
the metaphor.
Exactly.
I understood the metaphor. I was you, Chan.
You know what I'm saying? So
I'm just trying to think like of the club scene. What would be the male equivalent to like twerking? Like, what would a girl not want her man to be doing at the club?
throwing dumb
Throwing
money in
money.
a strip club.
Money, being in bitches' faces just overly.
But I think
Being
throwing
friendly.
no, but like I think that's
Are we talking like this is a strip club?
yeah.
'Cause that's the only way you should
is
you
is
be.
not
'Cause,
the
like,
same.
Throwing money
Yeah,
anyway.
strip
If you
club's
have
the
if
same.
you have a wife and you drop $1,600 in the strip club, you're tweaking.
1,600? Yes,
You're
you're
tweaking.
tweaking, bro.
What if you got it though?
Niggas do
Niggas
that
are
all the
definitely-
time.
If you
bro.
gonna go to
got
a
it
strip
all the
club,
time,
support the strippers. Throw as much money as you want.
And that
That's what
should
I'm
get you
saying.
beat by your wife.
Why?
I was just supporting the strippers.
You get slapped.
Imagine, yeah,
You'll get
you'll
slapped.
get slapped.
I
bro.
should get slapped.
Exactly. You
Yeah.
deserve to be slapped at that
If I
moment.
don't get slapped, it's like, damn.
She don't even care.
She don't even give a fuck.
That's the real problem.
1,600 in a night, you have problems.
It depends how much money you got.
Yeah, that's how I read too.
I know that to us, of course, that's a
A lot,
large
but
sum of money.
to a lot of people,
But
out
y'all
there,
got it. I'm just saying, y'all. I want y'all to. I know. I mean, go to the strip club, bro. See how much 99% of niggas there are fucking married. That's
Yes.
Yeah.
that's first and foremost.
Yes.
85 at least are in there married. 100%.
Yeah.
50% of them have their wife with them in the strip club. That's another big token.
50 is high. 50 is
A
high.
lot of
Yeah.
women. Okay, 50 times. Well, a lot of women be in there with their husband, right? I mean, I don't know. Yeah, if your check 2,000 and you just blew 16 at the strip club,
Yes.
I slap shout you.
Like, especially if it's one stripper that just got you throwing that
Nah,
shit,
nah, that's
you're
fucking
tweaking
insane.
out. You're going out
That's
bad.
insane.
You're going
We
out bad.
That's
spread
way
it out
worse.
between
That-
2 or 3.
That's
at
way
that
worse
point.
than just twerking at the club. Though. That's what I'm
Yes.
saying. Like that's not
That's
the
what I'm
Correct.
saying.
Okay. I'm
I don't
trying
really
to
know if
think.
there's like
a male equivalent.
a male equivalent.
I mean, just
for
going
real.
up speaking to bitches for real.
I'm
That's
saying
right.
just
That's
being in
really the
bitches' faces and
Yeah,
stuff
yeah.
like that. You better not be buying no bitches no drinks. Don't play with
Ooh,
me.
That's a
okay.
good
Is
one.
that the
Don't play with
equivalent?
me.
Is that the
Like-
equivalent?
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
That's very
Still
straightforward.
throwing money.
I feel like that's even. I don't even know if that's the equivalent. I feel like that's worse.
That's way worse.
For a man. Like,
That's more direct.
It's
you
more
I
gotta
think
direct.
have
twerking on a
resources.
nigga. I don't know.
I mean, when we say twerk, I mean on somebody. We talking about just twerking in general. Like,
Okay.
Oh, yeah,
okay.
you say twerking on
On
a
it?
nigga?
Yeah,
That's
twerking on a nigga.
Yeah,
crazy.
You
that's
just got
cheating.
Basically.
in my eyes.
Y'all just had a baby.
That's
Yeah,
3
yeah.
bodies right
Yeah.
there. I don't even care.
3.
Not with that shit at all. I mean, I don't know, bro. Like, but I be trying to escape the idea that you can control another person, bro. Because you
You can't.
It's not control
You
though,
can't.
bro.
You can't, but it is an aspect in some form.
No,
of control.
it's them not having self control. It's not me trying to control
Yeah.
you. It's you not having self control. If you're in a relationship with somebody, you gotta have self. Like you can't just
For
act
sure.
how you want to act. Like that's just not how it is. You just don't be in a relationship if that's how you want to act. But
Yeah.
yeah, if you're in a relationship, you gotta have self control.
Because you're not going to always be able to, like, sometimes you can put yourself in positions that you shouldn't be in, but sometimes that just happens. And, like, you got to be able to have that self-control and be able to navigate it if you're in a relationship, because there's no excuse for that. Like you said, you have self-control, for sure.
Have you ever had a situation where, like, you were, had a guy that was jealous about something that you ever doing, or showing too much skin, or, a certain outfits or anything like that?
No.
Because I heard
I don't
it's
like
more
insecure
common.
men.
Okay, so you think a guy judging your outfit is insecure?
Yes, because I look good. I should be confident in what I'm wearing. You should be confident that your girl look good. It's like, at the end of the day, I'm coming home to you. So, like, it's not like I'm out, my ass just completely out, and I'm looking like, And if you want to do that, that's great. that's on you. But,
what about, like, the poster girl dresses?
What's that?
Y'all never seen those?
No clue. You tell me.
What
Y'all
is
gotta
that?
look it up, bro. Bro,
Poster.
Sound like
y'all
some freak
know
shit.
exactly what it is. Like, I really don't know how else to describe
Poster
it
girl dress.
other than
Poster
like,
girl pictures.
If you would have said those pants, now I know
Okay,
what you're talking
Some
about.
bubble, them bubble
wow.
skirts.
Oh God.
I mean, it's like a one piece that girls wear to the club. It's like a lace, but it's like
I know
super
exactly
stretchy.
what
Oh,
you're
it
talking
got
about. I know
holes in it and
exactly
stuff?
what you're
Super
talking
see-through.
about.
Pretty
Yeah.
much
I like
fishnet.
that. I might throw one of them on one of these days.
With a
But,
nigga?
like-
With a nigga?
What do you say? If I have a man?
Yeah.
Yeah, it shouldn't be a problem with what I wear. It shouldn't. Like, of
I gotta
course,
see it. I gotta
I'm
see it
lenient,
first.
bro. I think I'm super lenient, bro. Come on, bro.
I can definitely. It's a little more explicit.
They
It
said
definitely
that
is.
the prostitutes are upset.
Oh,
They said these niggas can't even tell the difference.
Wow.
That's what they said.
prostitutes need to step their game
Because
up.
that's like that like like that's their
That's their uniform.
Yeah, that's their signature shit. Like,
Yeah.
so it's like, bro, like, all right, like, mini skirt, crop
Yeah.
top,
Yeah,
fine.
I think
have no
yeah,
problem. Like,
yeah.
you got a little bottom butt out, I'm cool. You
Yeah.
got a little nip,
Long
coming
as
through
I'm
the
the
shirt,
only
I'm
one
cool.
smacking that shit.
Yeah.
We good.
Cool.
Yeah.
But then you wanna titty out.
I get it.
That's
I
my
do
titty
think
out.
club wear is getting a little bit more explicit as the days are going, for
God.
sure. But it's like women are free to wear whatever the hell they want.
And like I said, that's why I tried it. Because all right,
Yeah.
you release Michael patriarchy. What they say? Like I said, we're trying to be progressive men, right?
Yeah,
we're
yeah.
trying to give the women their space, right?
Yeah.
But I'm also trying to be like, damn, how do you rationalize that?
Yeah.
You gotta communicate your boundaries. I mean,
That's what
the
it
biggest
comes
thing.
down to, bro. Like addressing that shit up.
But like,
front.
when somebody, let's say I have a boundary, right? If you bring up a point like that, like, all right, you like me as a person, I have to reflect. Okay, damn, that is a good point.
Mm-hmm.
So should this be a hard boundary, soft boundary? So how do y'all determine?
That's up to you though.
Yeah.
That's just how. Like if you know you're not going,
You
you're
gotta
not
stand
going.
on that.
You're
You
not
can't
going.
fold on that.
But if it's just something you would prefer her or not, then you can let me consider her side or some
Yeah.
shit. But if it's like, nah, bro, if my partner wears blue Crocs, I'm gonna tweak out. That's just what
That's
you
what it
can't
is.
put that
That's
shit
what
on,
it
bro.
is. You can't wear blue Crocs.
But if her favorite color is blue, I don't know.
So like I said, so
Yeah.
back to the situation. So if your partner tells you, hey man, I don't want you going out. I really don't want you going to the club all the time, or this or that. Is that a respectful boundary or an insecure boundary?
I think it could be respectful in the way they communicate it. I think when you're in a relationship and things like that, especially when it comes to clubbing, I definitely think you gotta minimize the amount that you're going out in those spaces for sure. But it's like you're not gonna like completely say I can't go to the club or nothing like that, because like, what if my friends want to do a section one night and just on some random shit and I want to go out? So it's just like, yeah, but you gotta communicate it and what boundaries you want, and just it depends on the two people. Truly, it's different from situation to situation.
You shouldn't be going out on a random Wednesday night. I feel like, but if it's
Spontaneous
if it's a
shit
friend's
happens,
birthday, I
though.
can. Yes, but if it happens 4 times a month, how spontaneous?
Okay, no, that's a little crazy. That's a little
You know what I'm
crazy.
saying?
Yeah.
But yeah. I can respect that, man. I feel like, hey, man, make sure I just respect y'all's partners' boundaries, man. Communicate with y'all partner, man. You know what I'm saying? If you got the money, throw that motherfucker at the club, man. You know, if you got some ass, shake it at the club too, man. Have a little fun. Everybody got to live their life.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We're in a modern world.
Go
Live y'all
bowling.
life, but also be respectful of your partner's boundaries, so y'all can have black love. With that being said, it's been the Got 15 podcast. On y'all, man. Peace.
Get to the money and slide. Get to the money and slide. Free on
Appreciate y'all popping out to the podcast, man. Make sure y'all leave a like. Go ahead and comment something. And hit that subscribe button if you haven't already so you don't miss any of our videos, bro.
And make sure you subscribe to our Patreon for exclusive behind-the-scenes videos posted weekly. Follow us on Instagram, Twitter, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, TikTok, and I already know we're on YouTube, man. Go check us out everywhere.
For sure.
Brr.